At the time of this video, I decided to sit down in my comfy pajamas and put on 825 Forest Road, which was sent to me early by Shudder ahead of its April 4th release. And I'm here to tell you guys, the director Stephen Cognetti, who's done the Hell House series, unfortunately doesn't deliver on this one. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel and thank you so much for sparing your own time out to check out my thoughts on 825 Forest Road. This is a movie I knew nothing about, but I saw the poster and I was like, okay, cool. This looks like it could be an interesting time, and as I mentioned, it's directed by Stephen Cognetti, who's done the Hell House movies, and I really like that franchise. The newer entry, not huge on it, but either way, I still like the original three movies. So when I saw that he was attached to this project, the writer and director, I was like, okay, this guy's good with working with mannequins, he's good with working with clowns and kind of the creepy design and the sound design too. So I was wondering what he was going to bring to this. Essentially, this focuses on a family who have a tragedy in the household. So they decide to move to a place called Ashland Falls to start a new life, a new chapter. Once they get there though, however, they realise that there's some dark secrets that are buried and they're going to uncover them pretty quickly. This is a plot that you've heard of before. It's nothing new, it's nothing original, it's nothing fresh, so don't go expecting something like that in 825 Forest Road, which was a little bit of a shame because, as I said, the director being a fan of the Hell House movies, I was wondering, well, how is he going to bring that kind of creepy, eerie, tension-filled atmosphere into a flick like this? There's little snippets of it here and there. The sound design overall is pretty good. The acting overall, is alright. I can't sit here and say everyone's given a great performance, but at the same time, I can't sit here and say, there's some bad performances throughout. There wasn't really. It's just okay. Everyone does their job, everyone does what's delivered off them from the script. No one's really pushing the envelope to be like, wow, I must keep an eye on this actor or actress going forward because they could be into big things. Not to say that these people may not be, but I just didn't really get that from the performances here. But the thing that I really wasn't the biggest fan of at all is this a lot of the time felt like jump scares galore. It just kind of fed you the answers, it fed you kind of no imagination as to how the story is going to play out over the 4 chapters that it's told in that format. And a lot more movies nowadays are going in this kind of chapter route, and I completely appreciate that if you've got a really interesting story to tell, or there's a really interesting story at the helm of it, and each chapter focuses on each character different perspective, and it adds something brand new and different and fresh and exciting to can't wait to see, okay, well, chapter 3, well, how does this character envision the events that's been unfolding, and what is their perspective of what has been happening? This didn't really deliver that excitement. Unfortunately, it was playing out the same story, but that original same story wasn't exactly the most thrilling to be following along with. So seeing another character's perspective from it, I appreciate they tried doing something a little bit different, but I just think it doesn't really fully execute the potential and the premise that it was setting itself up for. And ultimately, by the time I got to the end of this movie, I was like, okay, I can see the direction here, I can see the vision, I could see, where Stephen Cognetti probably wanted to take this movie and, deliver something, different and kind of separate himself from the Hell House franchise series that he has set up. But unfortunately, I don't think this movie really does him any favours in terms of doing that. Do I think that there will be fans of 825 Forest Road? Yeah, sure. I definitely think there will be some people come across this and be like, yeah, I had a really great time with this movie. But unfortunately, it just didn't really connect for me. And I just wanted that something a little bit more from this and to deliver just kind of like a powerhouse punch to be like, wow, this is one of the best you're going to experience on Shudder, and this is going to make me want to, and others, sign up for the subscription service. But unfortunately, it just failed to connect that powerhouse punch. So my overall score would be a 1.5 out of 5 stars. Have you checked out 825 Forest Road? Is it going to be one you're going to watch? Let me know down below in the comment section so we can continue the discussion down there. Big thanks to all my awesome patrons who help to support the channel. You can as well from only £2 per month. A link is down below in the description box. And in the meantime, if you haven't seen these videos of mine, we'll click over here, have a bit of a deep dive. Till the next time that I see you guys, I'll be seeing you later.